Welcome to another episode of AMD Day Trader. I'm your host, Jamario Walker. Today is November 4th, 2020, and it's actually my birthday. Just turned 40 today. I'm looking to hit my 40s in stride. But we've got our 2-minute chart of AMD here. This is our opening bar, very massive bar. We started from 76, 74, went all the way to 80. 79.99 to 80. So that's a massive jump. I'm going to go ahead and mark off our range here. So as you can see, we briefly broke out of our range pretty forcefully here, and then we kind of pulled back and went sideways a little bit. But the thing is, so this is the 50% point of that range. After a big move up, if you come down and retrace 50% of that move, there's an 80% chance you'll keep going up to the upside, which is what happened here. We came back up and went back up, which is still, not a strong bullish signal, but it is bullish nonetheless. And as you can see, as the price action kept going here, we're going to mark off another range here. This here, the top half of this initial move, we'll use that as our range now, because we're not getting below this second bar of the day. We never got below that bar of the day, so that's still a bullish move. And you can actually use this one here. This is the one I actually used while I was in my trade. I used this guy here, this range. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. Oh man, sorry about that. So this is the initial bar range. This is the 50% line. But I use this here as my channel. I use that as my channel to put on my bull market trade. I went in at 941. Let's see here. Let's find. So 940. Sorry. So I went in on this bar here, seeing that we weren't breaking out of this lower part of this range here, of this bar. This is the bar that broke out of the initial range. This bar here broke out of this initial range. So I used this guy here as my range to put on my trade. I put on my trade at 940. We bought 4 of these 74 calls. We held those guys. We started to go in our moving averages here. We went in. We lost the 8. We lost the 13 briefly. But the price action wasn't closing below this range here. I'm going to, let's see, if I get rid of this, I'm going to mark off this range here. This is the bar I use for my range, this bar. I went in here, went in our trade here, stayed in. Now we lost our 8-period moving average. We went below that in here. We bumped up against our 13 and lost that briefly also. But we didn't sway too far from it, and we didn't get to the 20. So I still saw that as a bullish signal. And had we broken through this 20, I would have changed my outlook, and I probably would have went for a bear trade. But we didn't break it. We didn't even touch it. We started respecting our 8 and the 13. We went above both of them here. So that's a nice signal. And I stayed in this trade until, let's see, we started selling at 10:01. Let's see, so okay, so we started selling in here on this bar from 10:01 to 10:10. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So about here. We sold in this range here. So not a bad move. We went in, let me get this move over. The market is still moving. So we went in here, kept our trade. We didn't add to our position here, but we stayed in the trade and we got out here for a total profit of today of $359. So not bad at all. Not a bad trade, not a bad birthday trade. Seeing this massive gap up at the open, we retraced that gap 50%, then we retraced our retracement and broke out of our retracement's range. So in my mind, this became the new range here. This is the new range that I'm looking at. Inside bar, another inside bar, and we never really closed below this level here. That to me is bullish. Yeah, it's bullish. Even if you pull it all the way out here, we still barely had a full close. This is the only one that gave us a little bit of weakness under our level. But it didn't go below the 20-period moving average, never even touched it. So that is still a bullish sign for me. Went into the trade and we exited here for a little profit of $3.59. So that is my AMD day trade for this morning. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you the next time. Thanks.